Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper. Today I'd like to welcome you back to Battle Brothers, going through the Lands of Light right here with the Light Crusaders. It's going well. It's a good right now. That's basically the extent of my English. We have a bunch of bowmen, including a dedicated one, which I do need to rename, I believe. I may have forgot to rename you to... that's it. Let's rename you to... Kokilrod? Kokilrod, because you did want to be called a archer, and this is our sort of dedicated ranged character. Of course, we do have the pike, but I would like to sort of keep them more on a ranged side of things. I mean, pretty much they're a pikeman. They're the same as the ones in the back. Just sort of going to focus on both melee and ranged capabilities, and then probably maybe stamina or initiative. You know, there's lots of things we can really do in this particular scenario. I feel pretty good about it. I do believe... I just need a double check to see if that's actually spelled correctly. Kokilrod. Looks good to me. We also have Icarus right here in the back line right now with the improved armor. Last session, I sort of said to myself, let's try and get ourselves some upgraded armor. At the moment, we're still using the padded leather, and it's becoming slightly out of date. So anything sort of above the, this sort of worn mail shirt, 110 plus, would really help out, because that is... in this game, quite a significant improvement, not to mention also going for a few more sort of high-level defensive perks. Is Battleforged a good one? Specialized in heavy armor. Armor damage taken is reduced by a percentage equal to 5% of the equal damage value of both body and hand armor. The heavier your armor and helmet, the more you benefit. So that's definitely one we're going to be picking up for Icarus next time around. And then sort of the same things with shield experts and all that fun stuff. And everyone in the front line right now has a sort of superior variant of a shield. Mouse still is a little bit behind, though, when it comes to using the sort of range defense shield, which I'm slowly starting to appreciate a lot more than I would say the heater shield, because we do go up against a lot of ranged combatants. The only issue really is that they end up just shooting our ranged guys in the back. So will it ever work out? I don't really know. Before I go onwards, let's just have a quick check at our resources. We don't have any goods to sell right now, so we probably want to do a little bit of marketing. And also, some more comments. Untamed Panda swag. With items like the arming sword, it's better at 75% plus. You will make more money from repairing them before selling. Also, tools repair any item by 15%, no matter what the item is. Thank you very much for that. It's very useful. And also, Felix, enjoying to see you getting into training and ranged combat on day 59. This way, it's not only entertaining as always, but also starts to feel more serious and complex, which makes for a good rising gaming spectating experience. Thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated. It's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. So, I don't know how long we've got until Icarus is sort of healed up. Do we have a healer in here? We don't, unfortunately, so we can't really use that to our advantage. I do believe we bought one of those upgraded armors last session. I don't know if we need to buy better head armor. The head armor we have is pretty good. It's 140. It's better than our chest armor, which is quite surprising. We pretty much just need to find someone for Icarus to heal up, whichever the worst thing really is. I would say they're all pretty... I mean, this one is his permanent down buff. There's not much I could do about that, but the minus 30 melee defense and initiative is really bad for someone that we consider a tank. How about anyone else on the front line not using javelins? Yeah, we really just should move them across as well. Is it just the first three? It looks like it is just the first three. Something else I also need to do is make sure to get them the quick hands perk. It's going to be a while before I get that. I mean, we've got two of our guys with Berserker, which is quite good. Just the ones in the back that will probably pick up quick hand. Although Marius and Ulfert... I know Ulfert doesn't have to pick up Berserker. Okay, that's good. So he could probably pick up quick hand, so he could just swap into his ranged weapon at will, essentially, without sort of using up any abilities. Not to mention sort of swap out of it so he can immediately use the pike, which would be quite useful. Have we got any quests? What do we need to do? Well, we're still completing our ambition 2/4 of the way through. We just need to find more sort of undead camps. Maybe find a quest involving some undead slaughtering. That would be quite ideal. Tools right now are on the little bit of the low side, and these aren't insanely cheap, but I will pick them up. We don't really want... I should really be getting some war dogs or something. But at the moment, I don't really want to worry about that too much. They're mostly good for running people down, but they get killed fairly quickly. But then again, we have to remember they're also sort of, a great meat shield. Also, I do believe this armor's better than... Yeah, we should definitely I mean, Harris, I think, should do with an armor upgrade. What's the fatigue penalty on that? Okay, it's only +2, but you get 15 extra armor, which is pretty good. And what about everyone else? I'm pretty sure... Yeah, you could do with an armor upgrade, Lombardo and Savox, who is our new guy. Everyone in the back right here doesn't necessarily need an armor upgrade, although I guess I can give you this just to keep it... keep everyone in sort of nice order right here. We've got a uniform for our archers. It's quite nice. Everyone is also in really good spirits, so we have to remember that. So let's make our way around. We did check here as well, didn't we, for trading goods? Yeah, there's some wine, but it's very much overpriced. The mead as well is also overpriced. What about ammunition? Now, we're good on ammunition. Okay, and that's fantastic. So let's make our way down here. There's a kennel. There is a weaponsmith and armorer down there. A harbor. Anywhere around. There's a temple in this particular area. Something that we might want to have a little bit of a gander at. What we might want to do is also explore this top half. I mean, do we have the money for that? Not really. We need to find some goods pretty much very quickly. Otherwise, we're going to be underpaying our brothers, and that's not going to be very fun. See? Another day's already passed. Seems to get paid about mid-afternoon. Not something I've really paid attention to. Seems a battle took place over here. So let's see if there are any quests around here. Unfortunately not. We can have a quick look on the marketplace. Nothing in particular. Food right now we're looking pretty okay at. Those tools are very expensive. Goat cheese. I mean, I suppose we could buy the goat cheese. It's worth 85. We can buy it for 91. Provisions. Goat cheese is a tasty and rich food that is common and popular, especially in the colder regions of the north. Okay. I don't really want to eat the cheese, but I would like to send it further up north. Then again, I think it's going to be quite some time before we make it all the way to Ogna, which is the only northern place. So I don't think that's really a worthwhile investment. Let's make our way across the mountains to Turnberg right here. Let's go on to a super speed mode and take a drink at the same time. So it's going well right now. We have lost a brother recently. In fact, if we go to our obituary, it was Edmund the Swine, who lasted 19 days, was a participant in 10 battles and got 4 kills, and he was cleaved by an ancient auxiliary. Quite some time ago since I died. Dan as well. Just, you know, death all around, really. Also, something else I have to quickly check is... No, okay then. I was checking the names just to make sure. I was looking at a name on the list to see if they were actually on there. They're not. I didn't know if I okayed them or not. So we do a quest right here, or a contract. Let's have a quick look on the armor. We won't be able to afford anything, but it's nice to sort of gauge prices. Oh, wow, a full helm. Find it very rare to come across a full helm. They also are selling the basic mail shirt, which is pretty cheap. We can't afford it. Wow, the coat of scales looks quite good as well. 300, but mine is 38 on that fatigue. Although this is better. Coat of plate. The coat of scales looks much cooler, though. But the price is insane. Mostly where you're looking for these particular kinds of coats. So anything 150, that would be ideal. It's fairly cheap considering. So let's see what this quest is all about. Let's see. Let's talk. He trails the finger to another location and then to here, one long patrol. Okay, so how much are we talking about? 50 crowns per head and another 340 when the job is done. Well, I mean, I suppose we can get into some fights. 340 when the job is done. It's a incentive, I suppose. He opens the palm of his hands. We need paid more for this. 5340. Okay, 5350. I mean, it's a little bit extra, but there you are. I suppose we can do a little bit of patrolling. I don't necessarily mind that. Mostly it's food that's an issue and money as well. We could sell some goods. I think these crossbows can be cast aside for the time being. And the bolt as well. I'm not going to be using this. Should probably keep this lying around just as a neat replacement. For now, I think we're okay. So let's go on our adventure. Now we have to remember Icarus is in disrepair. So that's going to significantly lower our combat potential. But oh well. I mean, we might be able to get this done fairly quickly because it's a fairly small region of the map. Our main issue is just sort of coming across a little swamp area right here. Coming across any sort of big groups of enemies that we won't really have the ability to take out. But that's if we come across any enemies. We might not come across any. I don't know how the Lord would act about that. Probably not be very happy, because it makes it look like I haven't done my job. But I have patrolled. His little sort of servants will be telling him. Or his town guards, or whatever you want to call them. Ooh. Brigands. We have 11 brigands right here, but also a company nearby. And they're just sort of sitting around. Let's see. We have a few brigand poachers, a brigand marksman, and many brigand raiders. Okay then. So mostly ranged combatants, which is not really something I want to deal with. So we could camp out for a bit. They're sort of stationary right now. I hate dealing with ranged units. Hate it. No. Oh. Yeah, we got them. Engage. Now, I wonder if we get the heads, even though we have the support of the sort of local militia. I hope we do. And they're looking fairly well geared. Slightly worried. It is nighttime, so our ranged potential will be lowered significantly. But I don't mind taking a few pot shots. Their crossbowmen got their hit straight up right there. That's quite good. Quite good. Now, we have to remember, our archers don't have many perks when it comes to their ranged potential. However, we will be starting to level those up later on. Are there a maximum number of perks that you can have? That would severely limit my combat potential. Okay, let's go for some more pot shots. There we are, not bad. Some of them have shields. 2 of them have pikes, which scare the hell out of me. But I'm sort of hoping that the town militia right here could just sort of swarm them for me. That would be very ideal. And we'll go for this guy right here. Oh, there we are. They're going for it. I'm very happy about that. So let's watch them in action. Doing a decent amount of damage. They're all moving up now. Pretty much in front of me. Makes me feel slightly inadequate. Especially with the high level of fatigue that they have. Or not fatigue, initiative. We could move Harris up. Don't know if we need to, though. Could move them up onto this side, maybe. Just sort of along here. To deal with any of these ones. This side seems pretty well covered. But then again, this side is also fairly well covered. But I want to go for some easy kills. That's the whole point. So moving Harris over here is not an incredibly bad idea. Sabox, you can stay where you are for now. In fact, no, you can move up slightly. And then Usk, take a few pot shots. You never know. Some of them might hit. And then you go over here, Gabu, and you protect the top part right here. Mouse, you could probably just throw a few of these, and you might get a shot off. There we are. Quite nice. We are going to switch your weapon out, though. I think that'll be a better idea. And Jared, the same thing for you. A miss. We'll swap your weapon out, as you're going to be getting into ranged combat soon. Oh, wow. Huge damage. Oh, wow. They're getting so many hits off. It's great. Let's see. Oh, that wasn't Lombardo. That was Gabu. Okay. Got mixed up. Let's see. We could pretty much have Lombardo go in and maybe take a pot shot on this guy. But then he will be sort of in range of this person in the back. So I don't really like the idea of that. I like him just sort of stay in the front because this person's going to have to jump up and muck around a bit. There we are. There's a crossbow right there. I was wondering where their ranged combatants were. Alright, let's see. Sabox, you stay there. And Lombardo, put your shield up. Yeah, put your shield up. Just worried about their ranged combatants. I don't know if they have any now. Oh, okay, they got a javelin. Whoa, that guy's got an arm on them. Oh, bit of a swap right there. Quite a good play. Needed destroying that footman's shield. Reloading the crossbow, missing. Ooh, that crossbowman got shanked. Thankfully, that guy didn't go for us, which is quite nice. So we'll be able to move up with Mouse and Lombardo. Oh, unfortunately, maybe not now. But then again, Mouse could destroy his shields, and then we will act accordingly. And also, Jared can move down and take a few swings. Hitting the shield right there with that footman. They're not doing a very good job right now. They're really good at sort of hitting shields, and that's pretty much about it. Right, let's see. Do you have quick hands? You do. Can you move up and do anything? You can against this guy. 66. A miss. And we could probably move Harris up against this person here now. A miss. He still has to swap his weapon out, though, so he'll swap his weapon out and then take one hit. You, Savox, could probably move on this guy in the back. He's very heavily damaged right now, and I don't mind trying to steal this kill. A few misses right now. It's not going incredibly well. Savox now in a pretty bad position against this Axeman, especially if he does sort of a roundhouse swing. And let's see. You don't have quick hands, so you should just sort of go for a shot. Right there, hitting the shield and then swap your weapon out. Should really be right-clicking. I don't need to click and drag. You don't have quick hands either. Shield right there is a magnet. And let's see. Let's destroy your shield. Make you less combat effective. And then let's see if we can pot shot you. Oh, okay. That was nearly an international incident. That would have been very bad. There we are. Good damage from Jared. Whoa, huge damage from the Billman. Right, and then Usk. Take out the mighty flag. Right, and then Gabu can go down, take a poke. Oh, huge damage. Taking out kills, that's what that is. Moving up. Ah, there's one of their other archers. This one's taken a few shots, but missing. And Harris, you stay where you are, buddy. Okay, we're all in okay positions right now, but it's not completely ideal. Thankfully, they seem to be mostly interested in trying to deal with the guardsmen more so than us. Yep, they're pretty much just magnetizing towards them. Is it because they're weaker, or is it because they're stronger? That's the thing. I don't know if they take the stance of sort of dealing with the weaker people first, and then going for the stronger ones. That's usually what it feels like. You could probably move up here, Marius. And I would say go for the swing on him. Nice, huge damage. And I would say to do the same thing with Neria. Just try and get this guy killed before he can do anything. Oh no, he already tried to do stuff. Oh well, try to get the kill. Good job, good job. Easy money. Alright, 2 swings, bud, Harris. Let's do it. 1, 2, good job. Savox, could try and kill this guy. Good job. This one's now fleeing. So hopefully we can get the kill on that. We're not going to have you do anything yet, Jared, because I want Mouse to destroy that shield. And the same thing with you, Rod. We'll leave you the way you are. And tell you what, we're going to move Ulfert up onto this side. Huge damage coming from the guardsman. Hopefully this one doesn't steal my kill, though. Ah, the bugger! I still think I get it, though. I think participating is what matters. Let's see. Gabu, I want you to move up and then shield wall. Just worried about that archer. Since they will have higher initiative. Ooh, nearly getting the kill there. 81% chance to hit. I'm surprised Mouse is so far behind. Maybe he already skipped his turn accidentally. Right, so you should be able to do 2 of these. Oh, no, he can't. Okay, I thought he could. Alright, then. Well, there's no reason not to go for some swings now. Excuse me. Got overfilled there. Some more shield shots. This is why I need to have the sort of breathing or fatigue gaining ability on the axe-wielding characters. Because it takes up so much fatigue. Ooh, nearly killing him there. Not quite getting the kill, though. They won't run off, though, so they're probably going to end up getting the last hits. Or not. Maybe it was Neria. Neria's destiny to get this. Nice. Huge damage. The Berserk triggers, but unfortunately we can't really take any opportunity from that other than moving Neria up to this position to try and get the kill if this one moves away. So I think we're probably going to end up doing that. I think the shield not really doing anything. Oh, no. Okay. I think that was working out. Let's see. Marius, you can move up. Take the swing. Nice. Getting the kill. Ulfert. I think you wait until Savox can move. Meanwhile, Harris, you could just charge at the enemies. Since they're all fleeing at this point. Yep. Go over there. Take a swing. Now, will they get away? I don't know. I feel like it would be very unlikely that these two would ever get away here. Especially if this crossbowman gets one. What? Okay, that was nearly another instant. Although, for me, I would have had to brush it off. I will not move you up. Hopefully, we can get a kill with one of you two. Or if he tries to run off, which is coming up next. Coming up next, a run off. Someone runs off. Really? It's a very interesting tale. Alright, here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, what? Oh, wow, okay. He ended up just getting the initiative on us there. I don't know if that's because it sort of starts at the top, as it were. So if you try to exit a ring, if he fails, then it moves on to the next person, sort of clockwise, well, anti-clockwise. It probably is clockwise, so end up doing that. So the person that's here will be the last one to get the initiative on trying to keep them within their ring of influence, as it were. Their zone of control is what I meant to say. Reloading that crossbow. Alfred can move up in, try and go for the insta-kill. Oh, the god! The absolute god. Let's look at the loot right here. Not too bad. A little bit of extra gold and also a new pike. Ooh, and another hand axe. Even better. Now, I wonder if we get all the kills there. We got 6 of the kills, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we only got the ones that I think we participated in. I don't think we got all 6 last hits. So we got ourselves this new pike, which I don't think we need to replace. What we do need to do, however, is swap our weapons out. The more tedious part of the fight. As for the leg muscle damage, nah, that still makes you less potent as a tank, so we'll leave you the way you are. We'll swap out to the javelins. Pike there. Wow, what else was that? There. Who's there? This is very strange. Let's smooth this out. So we got 4 hand axes now, and also 2 really big axes. We have to remember we only really use those for when we... Wait, where am I going now? Oh, I'm going back up. What about this place? Streakmore. Do you not care about Streakmore? Got a group of peasants right there. They've got a lovely hat as well. Very nice. We're going through the Marklands right here. Did we have a look at Hargensea? We did. I remember that now. I didn't even know they had this rock graphic. Oh. Oh, okay. You find an abandoned wagon amongst some tall reeds. Mouse Inator checks it out and barks back. Ruff, 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 ruff. Oh, what was that, boy? You found 5 tools and supplies? Oh, okay, then. What a good mouse. Whoa. I do not want to deal with that company. Many footmen. A what? A Zwei handler. Okay, then. Looked like some sort of wizard on the icon. It's very hard to see what the icon actually had on it. 6 kills, though. 360 gold. I would rather just pick it up now rather than sitting around and waiting for something to happen. So there we are. 650 gold and also a little bit of extra renown, which is always quite nice. Do we want to go to the tavern to increase our spirits? I don't think so. We're kind of fine right now. I've not really used the news and rumors. I'm pretty sure it's used as a way to find random tombs. I mean, let's have a quick one. So, although I missed the one that was already there. If it's adventure you seek, there's a place called Overgrown Homestead on the hills north of here. Don't know who lives there nowadays, though. Overgrown Homestead to the north. Okay. So somewhere around here, probably in this particular area, there's a place called Overgrown Homestead. Do we want to check that out? I don't think so. Because we'll end up just sort of making our way on the top right here. And what I would like to do is make my way back to Tarfenhaven. The place draws me there. I just can't say no to it. We got ourselves a little bit of extra money and also some extra renown as well for the relationships chart on the House Winterhall. It's marginal, and I do believe it goes up the more kills that you get on that particular quest. Are we faster than these? I mean, we're faster than everyone in the game, which... Actually, no, we're not. Now, sometimes we're slower. I don't really know how it works. I mean, of course, your speed does change depending on what you're walking on. You're walking on roads, it's faster. You're walking on this particular kind of terrain. I don't know if it's... You know, you're on grass, it's slightly slower. You're on sort of this barren area, it's slightly faster. I don't know about that. Unfortunately, we are closed here today. I would say we could camp up. This is also another way of giving Icarus a little bit more time to heal. Let's see. The roads leading here have been reasonably safe of late, which allows for many a profitable trade to be made and the settlement to prosper somewhat. Somewhat, okay. So we do have a temple right here. How long have you got left to get this healed? We'll heal by tomorrow. Oh, okay, then that's not that bad. We could sort of get it healed now, but that usually doesn't work out. So I'd rather just wait. As for tools and supplies, we got anything in here that's sort of busted a bit that we can brush up? This is still quite expensive considering, so I'm not really going to pick that up. Since I'd rather pick up something with an extra sort of, 35 armor. It would cost an extra grand though, I think. But it is sort of the next level of armor I'm looking for. I could get a falcon, which would be quite interesting. A trained falcon can be released in battle to discover hidden prey. Unfortunately, I don't necessarily have the funds to support that investment. I will get rid of the short bow, the little knife. And do I want to buy some food? Let's buy some grain. Always buying the grain. Just very boring. Let's make our way to Jadenburg. Now, we did want to fight in this particular area at one point. I'm not too sure if we're capable enough to do that, though. And also, how long have we got? So it'll be healed by tomorrow. Oh, we got some brigands. Some brigand marksmen. Some brigand raiders. I think this is worth going for. Kind of. I mean, there's some brigand raiders. They're running away from us, though, and they were recently in a fight, so I don't know if that indicates that they're going to be a little bit lower on the wear and tear of their goods. We did change everyone back. Ooh, and a pretty good position right here. Unfortunately, they have a lot of ranged combatants, but like I said previously, oh, wow, they've also got much further range than us. I wonder if this means they're not going to move up. There's nothing I can really do right here when they just sort of sit around and hope they don't hit me. The crossbowmen can't reach me by the looks of it. Good, they're moving up. That's what I was hoping for. Unfortunately, their marksmen are going to get a hell of a lot of shots on us. But then again, we could just move a sort of step back. That might be ideal. Unfortunately, they all have shields. This one has an even better one. We're taking some pot shots. Pretty much the aim of the game right now. And they're all moving up. So all of them having shields is not ideal. We just try and get the one in the front right here. Or the one in the middle, just so we can... You never know, we might hit a few of them. Moving up here with Harris is probably the next big step. Lombardo is coming up next, however. Harris, I mean... I don't particularly like putting you here. But then again, I could put Lombardo at the bottom. Use his shield wall. So you know what, let's do that. And let's go for the shield wall right here on Harris. Spear wall's what I was meant to say there. Now, because so many of their melee combatants are moving up, we could move Sabox, Gabu, and Jared up to the front line right here. Or to the back line even, to try and deal with these very weak soldiers that they have. Try and push them back a little bit. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, that means... Actually, that's not unfortunate. We have a bunch of potential... I mean, we've got 3 people and a bunch of billhookmen. Which I think is pretty good. Especially if we lower their combat abilities. But you have to remember, they've got 4 crossbowmen. And I don't think they can reach us from here. They probably might be able to get Harris. But they have a pretty low range. So moving them up might not be that advantageous. But then again, if we... hold off against this slot. They look pretty well kitted out, especially with all of them having shields and us not having a way to get rid of them just yet, because we didn't bring the 2-handed axes with us. Misplay right there, misplay. Excuse me. I think moving up is just a great idea, because then if we do end up successfully killing them, we can just sort of route around and sort of surround the rest of them. Let's move up here. And let's see, Usk. I like the idea of you sort of going with them, to be honest. So maybe swapping your weapon out. Or going around the back. And then again, you'd be sort of at a very weak position. So maybe just taking a pot shot here. And then swapping your weapon out. Gabu, same for you. Just start moving up. And Mouse. I think you can throw one of those at them. And then swap to your different weapon. And Jared, I think you should swap your weapon out as well. And maybe we just need the 2 of them. They would probably end up getting surrounded otherwise. Jared's going to be quite far behind now, though, which is not ideal. Okay, Mouse. If you could... Oh, I wish you could go up there. That would be really good. Well, we'll make you go over here and use your spear wall. They're going to take pot shots at Harris, but he does have his shield wall up. So he has quite the... Oh, okay. That is less nice. And if he could reach him. Okay, Savok's going well right there. They are pushing up. I do think it was a good idea now to bring these two ahead because they're becoming very aggressive. We should take a shot. Oh, we got quick hands on you. Okay, you know what? Let's swap your weapon out immediately and move you up. 51%. A miss. I'm going to move up and take a shot, I think. Nope. And we will change your weapon over now, yeah? Oh, okay. Lombardo is taking more damage than I was really anticipating there. This is why I hate rangers. They're so annoying. They do so much damage. Alright, well, we might get lucky and Mouse might not get completely killed here. Okay, good. The shield worked out the second time there. Marius. I mean, we're just going to have to take some swings at them here. Okay, that wasn't what I was hoping for. Yeah, this is becoming a bit dire. Let's see. We could... What do we got here? We could... I don't want to hook you. Sort of want to move you down so that Rod's... I mean, Rod might remain a ranger this particular encounter. Nice. Huge damage. That's what I'm looking for. Mouse still took a hit. Quite surprising. Jared's going to have to move down here, though. Or just run towards them. Let's have him run towards them. Let's have him scare them off. There we go. We're coming down from here now. And do we want to use our ranger to shoot some of these archers? I think we absolutely do. But then again, I think... What, taking a shot... And then switching to our pike... Just so that we can do some extra damage on these ones. I think the ranged... suppression might be a bit better. Especially on this position with Rod. Not doing anything, unfortunately. Alright, so we're moving down. This is hopefully scare the hell out of them. Unfortunately, we're against the one with the strongest shield here. So I think taking a swing and using our shield wall is the next big step. And Usk. I think we should move you up, really. I'm moving you down here. I mean, Olfert, I'd like you to sort of move down here because then Jared could flank this guy. I mean, it does mean Usk is going to be within range. Which is not ideal. I think taking this one out, though. 63%. Nice, huge damage. Ulfert, I think you should take a random pot shot. Actually, no, I don't think you should. I think you should swap your weapon out and start running down. Alright, meanwhile, Harris, you should definitely... What, should you swing and shield wall? I think you shouldn't even swing. I think you should constantly shield wall up. As for Lombardo, we're going to have you move into this pile right here. Are you bleeding? I don't think you are. I think you're pretty good right now. So we're going to have you do that and then shield wall. I think, well, you would have bled if you were actually bleeding. Right then. Okay. We could go for the riposte. No, only this one's going to really go for him. I'm going to go for it, though. Mostly because I misclicked. I do not lie. I misclicked there. Alpha, I hate these crossbows so much. They do so much damage. Alright, okay. 37%. Or I can repel you for another 37%. I'd rather go for the 51. A miss. Alrighty then. And let's see, 44, 30. These shields are really going to slow me down. Huge damage, though. That's the kind of luck I'm looking for. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Oh, he's bleeding out. God, I hate them so much. Crossbows. It's just that one lucky dice roll and that's it. Right. I don't know if you have the ability to heal anyone. I think Usk might be the one that has the healing stuff, but it probably is the ones down here. Right. I would like to take a few swings at you, I suppose, and see what happens. Those were some 2 lucky rolls. I quite like that. Sabox, you're going to move up here, buddy. The Rangers are slightly further back now. And could you repel? No! I didn't think he would bleed out there. Was he the one with the healing and I just got tunnel vision? No, I'm pretty sure I only saw 3 things there. Okay, well, that's a damn shame. Just the one unlucky crossbow right there. Really bad. Just killing someone that's level 6 or something. I hate it. I hate the crossbows. Well, I hate just dealing with them as rangers. I hate dealing with ranged AI. They're just BS. Right, a few more hits right here. Nice, getting the kill. That's what I'm looking for. And Harris, I think... Oh, really? You can't? I don't even want you to go for the swing here, then. Bugger it, why not? Minor damage. Lombardo, you stay with what you are. And let's see. Marius, you can't really do much there. No one can really do much here. Okay, good. Hitting the shield. Not getting the hit. Nice. More shield shots. That's what I'm looking for. Nice. Shields are actually doing things now. 41%. Nice. We're getting a lot of dice rolls that are not in our favor, but we're hitting them. It's really... We're getting quite lucky, even though that was extremely unlucky. Oh, that was also... Oh, I hate them. It's just... The damage output is absurd. Really is. Well, it ignores armor. It ignores so much armor. Right, another kill. We're going to move Usk. Oh, no, I don't even want to move him up. Should just rush these guys, but I can't. Well, I can actually. I'm moving these 2 down now. Nice. More damage. More prodding. Come on, Jared. Finish him off. I'm not even getting any of my ranged shots. Like, so low. 56%. Okay, there we go. That made up for it. You can't really do much at all here, Outcaris, can't you? Oh, no, you've got a shield wall. That's pretty good. Meanwhile, Mouse, are you bleeding out? You're not. Okay, good. I'm going to have you run off. Remind me again why I fight poachers. I always forget why I fight ranged AI. Never really goes well. So... I have to have a quick relook at the perks, though. Whoa. That was quite far. I have to have another look at the perks and how they sort of... Just how much of an impact they have, because I'm assuming that's why they're so good. They have perks that are just monstrously overpowered. Maybe not overpowered, but they definitely feel like it. Right, they're all trying to run off now, I think. We're getting some really good shots as well. The Berserk right there, which means I can move up, which is nice. So we could sort of change the positioning of Neria a bit. And take a few prods. Another kill from Savox right there. He's going to keep moving up. Meanwhile, Usk hitting the shield. Don't know what to do here. Go for some swings. The fast adaptation working at its best. Unfortunately, I can't take any of you other than pot shot you randomly. Or go for the aim shot. Hitting the shield. Harris, you can start moving down, buddy, because we know they're sort of trying to run in this general area. Mouse, you can stay where you are. And Lombardo, you definitely stay where you are. Marius, you move down as well. Yep, they're all in a routing formation. So we're going to move Usk down a little bit as well, because he might try to escape. Nice, good job there, Jared. Unfortunately, they have much greater initiative than us, so I don't think we're going to be able to run them down. It's a big problem of mine. Having the really low initiative is really bad for me. We got one of them, though, in our zone of control. The other 2 will escape. There's no question. Nice. Easy kill. And we'll move everyone up and just end their turns. It's over. We've got what we came for. Unfortunately, Olfert died. He was level 5, not level 6, but still extremely bad. Someone that is level 5 just got one shot by a crossbow, essentially. Awful. Awful crossbows. They're so annoying. They don't even... 50% of damage ignores armor, so that's what it is. 50% of... That's not even that much. Feels like it's a hell of a lot more than that. What about bows? Yeah, crossbows are just sort of the armor dealing weapon. Something to think about, I suppose. We might want to switch to crossbows. Because they are ridiculous. We didn't even get a quest for that. We just lost money, essentially, because someone died. Ulfert. Not just someone, Ulfert died. Alright, Kilrod, let's increase your range skill. And let's also increase... Do we want to increase your range defense? Might not be a bad idea. Oh, then again, it doesn't matter how good our range defense is. It usually doesn't mean anything. +6 to our initiative. I'm going to definitely bump that one up. What about our resolve? It could definitely be higher. But I suppose for now, I'm just going to increase your melee skill because that's sort of what we're going for. And we'll give you the student. There we are. Now, we didn't have Icarus, something to also remember. However, we also have a huge amount of damage on Lombardo and Mouse. So we're definitely going to have to get those healed up. Mouse did level up, though, which is nice. So we will increase his melee defense, as well as initiative for that dodge bonus, and probably fatigue. Although the +3 on melee skill right there is also quite nice, so we're going to pick that one up. I think we should also give him a sword. The axe isn't working out for him. Too low fatigue. We do have an arming sword, don't we? Yeah. We'll give him the arming sword for now. Swords just seem like the best thing to give him at the moment. When it comes to dealing with fatigue, anyway. And then we can have people with the two-handed axes. But that's a good point. Mouse, what kind of perk do we want to give you? Maybe just the shield perk is a pretty good one. Although having the ability to rotate is quite nice. Of course, we also have to remember the axe mastery will lower the fatigue penalty by 25%. And also increase the damage on split shield, which is the whole point. And this will also be good for two-handed axes. So it's sort of, you know, work both ways kind of thing. Hammer mastery, which destroy armor, inflicts 33% more damage against armor. Crossbows. An additional 20% of damage inflicted with crossbows ignores armor. Oh, wow. Okay, then. That's definitely a big addition to why they do so much damage. It's really annoying. They should lower that, I think. The shield defense bonus is increased by 25%. This also applies to the additional defense bonus of the shield wall skill. I think just shield expert. It's quite nice. Nice little addition to defense. Oh, yes, have a quick look at all of these. So, nailed it. The penalty to hit chance when shooting at a target you have no clear line of fire is reduced from 75 to 50% for ranged weapons. And then we've got the anticipation. When being attacked with ranged weapons, gain 1 plus 10% of your base range defense. As additional range defense per tile that the attacker is away. Ooh, okay. We might want to start picking that one up. That's really good. Of course, it is based on distance. But then again, our main issue is having our sort of back line getting shot at. That's the main issue. And then brawny, which is not something we need right now. Or quick hands, which quick hands isn't really important for you, to be honest. Now, let's just go for the shield. Which other arrow-based abilities are there? Got this one right here, right? No, we don't. Oh, there would be more. I guess there are some up here. But oh well, we'll go for the shield wall, because it's a good one. I don't think... Oh no, Savok's leveled up. Cool. You're already level 3, which is nice. So let's increase your melee defense. And let's also bump up initiative and fatigue. There we are. And let's give you the... Do you want to give you 9 lives or dodge? Dodge is a good one. 9 lives has saved us a bunch of times, though. Like, it did just save Lombardo that game. And you already have been killed once before. So giving you that sort of... That way to escape would be quite ideal. But I think we'll just end up giving you dodge here. There we are. That is fine. So we've lost a brother today. A very sad day indeed. There he is. Ulfert the farmer. He killed 20 people. And he just bled to death. This is why I need to just give everyone bandages. So there are things to do over here. So have a quick gander on the next session. And also there is some copper. Let's Do I want to sell these pikes or keep a hold of them for a bit? Tell you what, I'll sell this spear. Oh, you know what? I want to keep these crossbows now. Especially these two. They're much better than the ones I previously had. It's one of these things where I think we should hold on to it. Of course, we do need to have some bolts, which I don't have any of. But we need to hold on to it in order to... I need to keep a hold of that. Any shields that broke? No. Although Mouse, I think, would do a much better job with the other shield here. There we go. Of course, keeping a hold of just heater shields, it all depends on who we're going up against. We'll keep it like that for now. We'll also clean everything up. We can also repair this armor here, which I believe Savox could use as an upgrade. There we are. And then we just got Lombardo and Lombardo and Mouse, who needs leveling up. Well, healing, not leveling up. We're probably going to buy these copper ingots as well. And also extremely cheap tools. I'm going to pick those up. Unfortunately, we can't really use those crossbows yet, but I think I will definitely pick them up if we go up against more raiders. Having the ability to ignore their armor is pretty good. But then again, you know, we got to shoot, reload. You know, I guess we can shoot with the crossbow, swap out if we still had quick hands, and we could still probably take a hit. Because I believe the crossbow only does 2 AP when it fire it. Yeah, 2 AP, only uses up 5 fatigue, but there's the reloads that's the main issue. I don't know where the reload is, but it's somewhere in there. Not to mention, we should swap everyone's weapon out. There we are. So we need someone else in the back line now. Do we? 4 might be enough. I think... You know what? 4 is enough. I'm starting to think that. I think having 5 felt really encumbersome. There's sort of 4 in the back, and then we can have an extra an extra person in the front. Sort of 1 person there, 1 person there. The extra person in the front's going to be a bit awkward, though. Unless we split them down the middle. 4 there, 4 there, 2 there, 2 there. Then we have a big gap in the center. I don't know how good that would really be. But for now, I'm going to throw you both in here and then just sort of reposition everyone. That will do for now. We'll probably end up giving you a spear as well, just so you can swap. We'll keep an eye on that line in case we do get attacked again. Who's on this side? Marius and Nelria. I think Usk should go on the inner side right here. You're still going to be a ranger. But just, you know, not... Oh, your melee damage is also bad because you're tiny. Didn't even look at that. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe with that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel and Twitch for live streams. I've been the Innkeeper. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye-bye.